All right. How's it going, guys?
Awesome!
Thank you. Thank you for those very nice things to say. I never get intros like that. To be honest, comedians are just people that wanted to be musicians, but we just have no talent. That's really what it is. It's so pathetic, and we're so envious. I mean, you bebop, that's something, right? I mean, I can't do that. Let me ask a question though, just to see who my folks are. Anybody else here have less money than when you were 11? Yeah. It's fucking pathetic. I feel like, have you ever looked at your balance? Have you ever been so broke you look at your balance and you just start giggling? Like you're that broke, it's that pathetic? Yeah. Yeah, I went to the ATM, I looked at it, I was like, fuck, oh my god. I actually turned to the guy behind me, I was like, hey man, do you want my PIN number? It does not make any difference at all. Please, I can't even get the money out. Please, take it. Therapy for you. Anybody here in therapy? Anybody? You are? No one ever yells it up for that. Anybody here like you need therapy but you just can't afford it at all? All right. That's usually what it is. Here's my thing, because I can't afford it, it's like $400 an hour. I'm glad that you can, but for those who can't, here's my strategy to get it for free. Works like gangbusters, won't cost you a dime. Free therapy. You just start setting up job interviews. Like every week or so. Because they ask about you. That's it, that's the whole fucking strategy. I mean, you're not gonna get the job, but you will get that shit off your chest. I did that, I went in and gave my old resume, like, so Nick, tell me about yourself. I'm like, oh, I'm so fucked up, man. God, my life blows. Like, what are you gonna bring to our team? I'm like, certainly not confidence, that's for sure. Oh man. Just got engaged. Anybody here engaged? Married? Thank you. Are you married? Are you engaged? No, you're just applauding me. I appreciate it. Gotta say though, I don't know how open to this you guys are gonna be, but I am, now that I'm engaged, I am done with this 69ing stuff. I'm done with that. What a bunch of garbage. Well, I am 6'4". That is a short man's game. Tired of wrenching my back out every time. It's one of the best things, most pleasurable things you can do. Why are we doing it at the same time? Are we so pressed for time? We can't wait 2 fucking minutes. It's like, no, I gotta go shopping. We better do this at the same time now. No, better knock it out. What a stupid position. I feel like the first time somebody even brought it up, it was just 2 people who wouldn't back down. And that was their shitty compromise. Like one person's like, I'll go down on you, I promise. But how do I know afterwards that you're not just gonna run away? Because that's what I would do as soon as you were done. I would run out. Why don't you go first? No, I'm not gonna go first. Maybe you should go at the same time. Why would we do that? To be sure. And you can't enjoy a 69. You know that you got this great thing happening to you, but you can't enjoy it because you have this fucking job to do at the same time. You can't, it's just like, hey, that feels really great. Wait, I'm slacking off up here. I'm slacking off. I've got to get my head back in the game. It's not in it at all. It's like if I was like, hey, here's a coupon for a 1 hour free full body Swedish massage. Best hour of your life. But at the same time, can you like teach English as a second language? Is that okay? You have a couple margaritas with your wife on the beach at sunset. It's beautiful. But at the same time, can you guys assemble an IKEA workstation? Is that all right? Big Titanic fan. Anybody Titanic fan? Yeah. Are you a fan? Like, yeah. The movie, or like the tragedy? I'm obsessed with it. This goes back to musicians though, because I can't wrap my mind around why that band kept playing. Why the fuck would you continue playing? Like, was it in their contract? I don't understand why. People are always like, well, they were brave to do it. And I'm like, they're musicians. They're selfish. They probably like had just found a rhythm together. And that was the biggest crowd they ever had. The cellist is probably like, we've got to get off of this ship. And the singer was like, no, let's bring out the new stuff. They love our shit. You know how it is with music. Do you think there was a guy floating around on the water, still pissed off that they hadn't played his request yet? He's out there like, I asked for Yankee Doodle Dandy 4 hours ago for my wife. And now she's dead. Thanks, band. Then when do you play cruise ships? But bands on a shitty gig, bands have it easier on a shitty gig. All you gotta do is just play louder. Fuck it, we'll just play louder, whatever. We'll mow through it. A comedian, you've gotta have people's attention. Do you know how hard it would have been if you were a comedian on that ship and you had to continue performing? Band just louder. The comedian would have to run around the deck of a sinking fucking ship like, come on guys, let's get the energy back up out of here, come on! We're gonna go, yeah! So we're gonna try to do crowd work, like, hey, where are you guys from? Fuck, they jumped off. You know what they should have had was a magician. That would have been the perfect performer for that tragedy. Because the whole time they're looking at him like, what's happening? No, that's not a trick, sorry. Sorry, we're all just gonna die. Sorry. Can't pull a rabbit out. No, this is really it. You should really go find a boat. Seriously, now. Anybody else read about this thing? This British scientist a year or so ago invented artificial semen. I don't know why. There's no great need for more of it. But everybody's patting him on the back like, great job, this is great. Wouldn't it be, I want to see science fall on its ass. Wouldn't it be great if in a few years all of the kids from this just ended up looking exactly like that scientist? And the whole time he was just jerking off into test tubes. It's like, hey, I'm a scientist. All right, okay, here you go. But, well, you're married, right? Yeah. Did you date around a lot before you got married?
Oh, yes, I did.
Yeah. Here's my thing. I think you'd agree with this. I think anybody who's found somebody would agree that you're dating around, too many people mess around, like string people along. I think you gotta like test the waters right away. One good way to do it, and a suggestion if anybody needs it, if you want to test the waters, is like your next sexual situation with somebody you're not sure about. You just whisper something really awkward. And then just see how they react. That'll tell you everything. Like not long ago, I was out with my now fiance, about to go to bed, and she was like, say something to me, romantic. I was like, all right. I wish you had a dick. But she didn't miss a beat. She turned right around. She's like, I wish you had a dick. Like, yeah, I like that. Now we're cooking with gas. But the only reason it works, if you think about it, is because whispering is kind of like inherently creepy. I mean, there's something freaking weird about it. Like you can say something to somebody in a normal voice, they don't think anything about it. But if you whisper the same words, I mean, it's really creepy. You go upstairs to somebody right now, as long as a normal voice, and be like, I love kids. And be like, oh, you should be a teacher, you know, whatever. But you cannot go up to some mom in a CVS and be like, psst, I love kids. But part of that is the psst. I mean, that doesn't help your case. Because usually when you psst someone or they psst you, you're like, oh, is there mustard in my shirt? You know, my shoelaces untied, thanks for the heads up. But it's much more fun to psst someone and then tell them something about yourself that they wouldn't give a shit about knowing. This guy was running off the train, I was like, psst, what? I'm a Pisces. Or if you really want to confuse somebody, psst them and then immediately shush them. This guy was on the train. Psst, what? Shh. Shut your face. But the most fun I think you can have in this city on a train is to wake somebody up. Because when you wake somebody up, they'll believe anything you say for 3-4 seconds. They don't know who they are, what they are, where they don't know shit. Something, sir, you need to wake up now. Where am I? My basement. Thank you guys so much for having me.